Okay, here we are again. Peterswood Park. This is May 1st, 2025. I was here once already this year, back in March. Today's going to be a hot one. It's going to be in the 80s. Hi.
The other thing, normally,
see that swamp down there? I did hear some frogs. Can't see any, but that's a mess down in there. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be walking in there. If you look out there, it's eventually where we're going to go. Let's get a little shot of that. Sort of windy. I don't know where it is. Way out there somewhere. The trail goes up near that white fence. And eventually, all the way over there somewhere, and way out there, so that's where we're headed. If I can make it, with this sore muscle in my leg still bothering me. So this upcoming Monday is May 5th, and I have my car repair scheduled for the hail damage. I'm going to do the paintless dent repair. Hopefully that's all they need to do. And I don't know what it's going to look like when it's done. It looks like a mess right now. It's just really ruined. And we'll see what they can do with all those dents, because man, it's just a nightmare. It's ruined, basically. Cosmetically, you know. Hi. So we had that hailstorm, damaged my car about a month ago. And then just 2 days ago, we had a nasty storm, caused all kind of devastation around the area. You can see that right over there. Trees down on the trail. Power outages all over the area. Cable, TV, you know, internet, everything's down. It was down for days. Back in the Stone Ages. What are you going to do without cable TV and internet? You're screwed. Can't do anything. Read a book. Oh, look at those bluebirds right there. Wow. By the time I get this ready to take another picture, it moved already. It's right down there, but I don't think I can get it. There it is, right there. That was beautiful, right up in here. Yeah. It's too bad you got to go through all this to get to the good part. The good part is once you get up to where the Bethel branch starts, the arrowhead as it were, then this makes a turn. And that's where it starts getting scenic. Right now, it's still scenic, but hi. This is starting to get scenic. Some leaves on the trees. Last time I was here, there were no leaves. because it was March in North America. Now it's May 1st in North America. Now this is going slightly uphill. Last time I was here, there were those horses and one of them was sleeping, laying on the ground. That's what they do. Come to find out, they take a rest. So many hours of a day, they need to rest. Hi.
The vibes were very down.
From the time this year started, I started going on a trail in March till now, I've gone 8 times. This is my 9th trail walk. Last year at this time, I think I was way above that, like maybe 12 to 14 times. This year the weather hasn't been good. There was some good days right there in March, but then it was starting to get nasty and cold. A rest spot right here. So there's ducks in that pond down there. I wonder if I gotta take a selfie since I haven't done that yet. Go for it. Yeah, right. Get it going there. Do it if you can. There we go. There's a selfie. There's some ducks in there if you can see them. Boom. And then get that shot so we can freeze frame it later on and get a nice picture out of it. That's the trick. You just take enough video of yourself doing that, and then when you get home you look and you freeze frame the place where you think it looks good for a picture. Snapshot. Hi.
Hello.
I remember last year, early spring like this, saw some deer right up here. Take a look at this side again. Always gotta look at the signs. Route 88, 1.7. So that's where you go across the PRT station. The Library Viaduct. And it crosses over Route 88. Which we're not going to be able to go that far today, because then you got to walk all the way back. There's part of a tree that's down. It's a little spooky here. Going in between these branches. See these branches right here? Yeah. Also, last year, about a year ago roughly, that's when I saw that snake up here wrapped around a tree limb. It was really cool to see. See some really cool stuff when you walk on these trails. Yeah, this is continuously going uphill. And to put my videos together, take it every time I came here, over the last couple of years, and just do little clips, little time-lapse photography. This is what it was like in 2023. This is what it used to look like in 2024. And now, it's 2025. Does it look different? Not really. I heard something over there. Here's another sign. Route 19, 3.5. That's down there where at Valley Brook Road. Crossing Route 19 there. McDonald 17 miles, Coraopolis 34 miles. Brush Run, Clifton Road, and Logan Road. Cool. The other thing with this year is because my leg's been hurting me. Even if it was a nice day out, I would try not to walk as many times, just to try to, let it recuperate. That's not really working though. It's still hurting. Okay, so here's a flat spot. Look out at that farm over here. Now, I can see my car way over there. Can't really make it out from here, but I mean, if I zoom in, it's not going to be too great because this is only... Oh, what's going on with this? Oh, here we go. Alright, where was that? Okay. It's hard to see it. Okay, here's that parking lot. My car is over. I can barely see that on this one. I think it's right near the middle of the screen. But man, you can't see that at all, hardly. Maybe right there in the middle. You can't make it out at all. I can see it better with a naked eye than I can with this. Mile marker 34. Supposed to get some nasty weather today, later tonight. I was just going to say that if there's any more hail damage coming, I hope it's before Monday. Well, I mean, Monday I'll be getting it repaired, but I mean, it'll be in the garage. But if there's any time you're gonna ask for hail damage, or say it's acceptable to have it, it's never acceptable. If you're gonna have it now, before your vehicle gets fixed. To me, that was like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. But they're talking about hail all the time now. I think there's a horse up there. There's some horses over there. It's a really nice place. There's these fences up here. Goes right up through the area. There's that sign coming up here when it gets a little flatter. The guy's saying, "Don't make it weird." First time I came on this particular stretch was like a year ago, because the year before that I didn't come on this stretch. I went down to the Bethel branch, or up to the Bethel branch. I didn't come on this part. But ever since last year I did this many times. Like some kind of a... Does it look like an animal up there? Or is that rocks? Rocks or no, it's logs. For a second that looks like an animal laying there. This is also where I saw that fox at one time. I'm starting to get really tired. Constantly going uphill. I think I passed that sign, didn't pay attention to it. That no trespassing sign. I think I put, seriously, don't make it weird. How did I miss that? It looks like some kind of horse crap on this trail right up here. Hey. Hey, you don't see this too often. Looks like horse crap. Let's get away from this, whatever the hell it is. Sort of looks like mud. I don't know if that's crap or mud. That's mud. It's coming from there. Okay. It's not horse crap. It's mud crap. All this mud right here. Whew. Gone about a mile already. I think I might turn around because I'm getting a little too tired. Not really tired, but my leg. I don't want to destroy it. So we've gone like 1 mile. I think it's time to head back. Oh man. I'm sweating like crazy right now. Whew. Let's head back. Ain't pushing it. I don't want to hurt my leg so that every time I come out it's, it's messed up. I mean, that's no good. This is only May 1st. So in the meantime, continue to look for new vehicles because I want to get rid of mine as soon as I get it fixed. Some of the dealerships are crazy the way they approach you, or in some cases don't approach you. Couple of places I've been to, you pull in your car, you park your car, you're just getting out of the car, you barely out, and there's dudes approaching you right away. Can I help you? What do you want? It's like, no thanks, I'm just looking. What are you looking for? Say, you want to help me? Here's how you can help me. Leave me alone, thank you. If I need you, I'll come and get you. One day, I had some guy constantly following me around. And I said, how many times I told that guy, no, I don't need any help, thank you, I'm going to look. And he kept on hounding me. I said, dude, you realize that your actions are making it like, you know, it's impossible that I would ever buy a car here. The way you're doing this. Where's your brains, man? Some of these salesmen are real pricks, you know. They remind me of those Democrats, right? They just don't get it. And they just keep acting stupid. And we can see right through them. Their tactics have no bearing on me. I'm not swayed in one way by their tactics. Then I've been to some dealerships where nobody even comes out to talk to you, which is great. You know, you're left alone. You can do whatever you want, look at everything you want. But then, at some point, if you're interested, then you got to go find them. You know, you got to go inside and try to find somebody to help you. So there's a fine balance between being overbearing and you know, too much leaving you alone. I guess that sign was back there somewhere. See, I thought it was up here. Is there like this places, 2 places so far, their guys are like vultures. They're sitting there laying in wait. You pull up to park your car and get out, and automatically they're standing right there and they come walking over to you and start, you know, with their nonsense. Now, there was a guy yesterday, that's the way you like it. He comes out, he goes, "You need any help?" I go, "No, I'm good, I'm just looking." And he goes, "All right, thanks. You know, whenever you need help, you know, come in, you know, let me know, I'll come out." I go, "Okay, thanks a lot, man." That's exactly the way it should be. Make a little contact and introduce yourself, make contact, and then leave the customer alone. Here's that sign right here. I wasn't paying attention before. Private property, no trespassing. Seriously, don't make it weird. And I would say to you, sir, why do you have this wide open gate then, if you don't want people making it weird? Patch up your gate if you don't want anybody going in there. I like to go in there one time just for the hell of it to see what would happen. In a couple of these places I've been to, I know a way to turn them off and get them away from me. I mean, you say, you know, it's not good enough to just say, "Well, I'm just looking, thank you," you know, whatever. That doesn't work all the time. There's times that doesn't work, and you say, "Look, I'm here just looking, and I'm not ready to do anything. I'm not ready to initiate anything because my car has hail damage and it's going to be repaired." That turns them off immediately. They walk away. One guy I was talking to started saying that. He just like starts walking away from me like, "Dude, how rude are you? I thought you wanted to help me." You didn't want to help me. It's like, stay the hell away from this guy. He's got hail damage on his car. We didn't run an incident. He's just here. He's like, he said, yeah. He said he was here to just look. So why didn't they believe me? That's another thing I thought of I should do. "Hey, I'm here just looking." And that doesn't do it. And then you go, "And listen here, I'm not going to do anything today or anytime soon. I'm never going to buy anything right now. I'm just looking, okay?" That probably wouldn't work either. To be a salesman, you got to be a fucking lowlife. Got to be a low-life scum of the earth. It's why I said it reminds me of those Democrats, or like some of those stupid reporters. They're standing there asking these dumbass questions. They know are dumbass. Then, Trump makes fun of them right to their face. They just stand there and take it. Nothing you say to them can turn them away. That reminds me of that. That's exactly what these salesmen are like. You can say 100 times to their face, I'm not interested, leave me alone, I'm just looking, go away, leave me the hell alone, blah, blah, blah. They keep on hounding you. Are they that stupid? But they don't understand that turns people off? I really don't understand that kind of mentality. Then there's some that are pretty nice to you. They turn on the charm and they're not too overbearing. They're like, oh man, he's my friend now. Never my friend. There used to be more stuff posted up here. What's this sign say right here? Through rider, detour. Well, now we're back on the Arrowhead portion, the paved Arrowhead portion. With a difference in about, what was that, about 6 weeks ago I was here. Even less than that. What a difference. It's all the smells of spring. The leaves and the flowers. It's come back to life. Another thing that happens at these dealerships is you're walking over looking at something. Nobody knows if you're interested in that or not. I saw something on a used vehicle. I'm like, ooh, look at the color of that. Look at those wheels. And I wasn't ever going to buy that. I'm not interested in that at all. I just wanted to see what it looked like. Dude comes running out and starts explaining. I'm like, that's okay. I'm not interested in that. So what you're here looking at? It's like, I can look at anything I want. Just leave me alone. And then you start getting into that. Hi. I guess some people fall for those tactics. Because you'll hear them saying stuff like, well, I mean, you got to be interested in something. You're here at this is a car dealer show. You don't just come here to look. You can just look online. Say, I can look online all day and night. Never replaces seeing it in person. There was one vehicle I was looking at. Never interested in it at all, but I wanted to see what those wheels look like. Just for the kicks, you know. So, oh, those are cool looking wheels. Let me see them. The dude comes up, starts trying to talk you into it. I'm like, no, I'm not interested in that. What are you looking at it for? Why are you talking to me? It's free country. I'll do whatever I want. Whoa, there's a deer right there. Oh my goodness. Get a camera out real quick. Super close. Right there. He's eating some leaves. There's another one. There's one there. There's one here. Can't really even see that figure. Another one there. There's even another one too. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Cool. Let's get up here. Yeah, I'm having trouble focusing on where the hell are they? See with my naked eye, but I'm trying to focus in on it. Can't really see it. Let's go back over here. There's one right there. Oh, there's one right there. He's looking at me. Hey, buddy. I'll get you on picture. Get you on video. Probably like, what is that guy holding that thing up? They're checking me out for sure. Okay, we'll leave you alone. Bye-bye. You never know, if they start feeling threatened or something, maybe they could like attack you, charge you, and you wouldn't stand a chance if there were like 3 of them coming after you like that, stomping on you. Then they'd give you Lyme disease. That brings up my Daryl Hall story again. That guy is such a prick. I used to like him a lot, Daryl Hall. And then I heard him on some interviews and he was talking like such Such a disgusting guy, man. Condescending. Then he talked about, like, John Oates was just a side man, you know. I mean, a lot of us thought that, but I was the creative one. He was just a side man. That guy's so arrogant. He can't sing at all anymore. At all. He can hardly sing at all. Man, he's really nasty. I remember that time he was talking about getting Lyme disease, and he was comparing those deer to like giant rats. They're disgusting giant rats. Just the way he was saying all that. Man, he is not a nice guy. There's some kid talking down there. Oh, that's a kid down there yelling at horses or something. Interesting. This is turning out to be a nice day so far. It's hot and humid though. And it's going to get worse. Because we're going to have some more severe weather tonight. Boy, those kids had those seriously beefed up electric bikes, man. They ain't messing around. Those are like trail bikes. Yeah, trail. I mean, off-road.
What I'm on right now is hay. Yeah. This is that part they repaved. Like I said many times now, down where that bridge is, across Sugar Camp, and then all the way up here. This is all new pavement for no good reason, because the pavement looked just like this. It was real good. Like this one right here. Like that one. Versus now they got this. I'm thinking, why'd they do that? Because someone gave us money and we had to spend it.
And I said, why not beef up some of the signage instead? Or take some of that money and go down near Coraopolis and finish that Corey branch. Oh boy, I am getting tired now. This is uphill. Seriously uphill. I feel it in my thighs. Yeah, this uphill is no good for you. For me, at least. To the flat part right here. Take a rest. Every time I come here, I'm amazed how great this place is, and yet there's never anybody here. Granted, it's like in the middle of the day, but you would expect to see somebody here, like school kids playing, or, you know, sports or whatever. Never see anything. Just barely a few people on the trail. Okay, let's make our way back to the vehicle, to the door panels. Rady's Rides. Guy's okay, but he's got some really goofy, corny jokes, like about the Twinkies and different things that you could store in places. Then there's some things he doesn't show, you know, he doesn't, stuff you want to know, he doesn't always show. Whereas there's some other dudes, they show everything, like right down to the nitty gritty. Like, here's where the vehicle spare tire is, and here's how you get access to it, and here's how you take it out. Some of those other guys, they don't tell you anything. I've been watching a ton of videos, man. All about cars. It really helps watching these videos because you can narrow it down. Before you ever go looking in person, you can pretty much narrow it down to what you want. I heard something, but I guess not. My concern is I like some of these larger SUVs. But I'm thinking I'm probably not going to like it because it's way too big for me, way too much for me. I don't have needs for, you know, the giant SUV. And then when you go to park it, it's going to be a real pain in the butt. Now what really cracks me up is these dealerships who order these large SUVs, right? They're getting way up there in price. Like luxury state, and they don't even get the optional camera. First, the camera's optional, which is stupid, but they don't even get them. They get them without the camera. He's like, how the hell are you supposed to park this thing? Giant SUV like that. You got to pull it into a parking spot. You need 360 camera, surround camera, not just the reverse camera. You need a whole 9 yards to make sure you're going to do it right. It's a joke that these places, these car manufacturers don't have that stuff standard. You got to keep going up and up and up with options just to get something. And then the fact that these dealers get them, and they get a whole bunch of them on their lot, and they don't have some basic safety features. I mean, they ordered them that way. Alright. So here's possibly one of the last looks that I'm going to do with this car before it gets fixed. Looking at these darn dents everywhere. I have no idea if this shows up on camera, but I mean, it's just everywhere. It's ruined. Vehicle still looks really nice though. Just from a distance. Alright, that's it. We're done.